like gang, 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 gang.
Hottie, hottie.
Picture the morning sun hitting your desk. For millions, coffee isn't just a beverage, it is a daily necessity, a ritual, a heartbeat. But for too long, we have been caught in a tug of war between two extremes: the bitter disappointment of cheap convenient coffee or the exclusive gate-capped luxury of premium cafe prices. In late 2019, a group of Malaysian founders looked at this gap and saw more than just a problem. They saw a revolution waiting to happen. They asked the one question that would change everything: why should high-quality specialty coffee be treated as a luxury? That single spark gave birth to Zeus Coffee. They did not just open a shop, they launched a tech-driven movement. By prioritizing a seamless mobile experience, they bridged the digital and the physical, creating an online to offline business model that redefined the grab-and-go culture. By using tech to trim the fat and cut overhead costs, Zeus did not just save money, they passed those savings directly to you. The result? A world where high-quality specialty coffee is finally accessible to every hand and every heart. This isn't just coffee, it's the future brewed today. Hi guys, so we have all seen Zeus Coffee popping up everywhere lately, right? Believe it or not, they actually started as just one tiny kiosk in Kuala Lumpur. Fast forward to today and they have exploded into this regional powerhouse with over 1,000 outlets across Malaysia, the Philippines and Singapore. So, what's their secret? First off, they are obsessed with quality consistency. They use 100% premium Arabica beans, do all their roasting locally, and they are fully Jakim Halal certified. So you know you are getting the good stuff. But the real game changer is their pricing sweet spot. Their drinks, like that famous Spanish latte, are usually about 20% cheaper than the big commercial giants. This basically changed how we think about coffee. It's not just an occasional treat anymore, it's a daily routine for most of us. Zeus did not just build a brand, they engineered a super high-tech, scalable system driven by data and their customers. To really understand how they manage this crazy growth from an analytical standpoint, we need to look at the specific framework. So let's dive into the Hinge model for Zeus Coffee. Now, we are diving into the Hinge model today, and I get the honor of starting with the letter H, which stands for horizon scanning. Think of it like this. If our company is a high-tech ship, horizon scanning is our radar. It's the essential external motivation that triggers every change and adaptation we make. Without it, we are just sailing blind in what the experts call as VUCA world. You know, one defined by volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. So, if you look at the infographic, you will see a literal hinge. That's not just for show. The H acts as the bridge between our internal operations, the stuff we do every day, and that crazy external environment outside our doors. Its main job? to spot accelerators and disruptors while they are still far off on the horizon before they become drop everything emergencies. Now, this is where it gets real for us. By internalizing these external signals early, we can pull off a proactive pivot. The alternative? Something the infographic calls the reactive spiral of decline. We have all seen the cautionary tales. Kodak saw digital coming but stuck to printing. Nokia stayed obsessed with hardware while the world moved to data service. They failed at the H. They did not internalize what the market was telling them, and they got stuck in the legacy trap. At Zeus Coffee, we don't want to just do scanning. We want it to be business as usual. We treat data as our distinctive asset to understand competitor perspective and market shift. So, the H isn't just a step in a model, it's our way of making sure we are always our Hinge model, horizon scanning. When we look at Zeus Coffee, they are not just brewing lattes, they are scanning the future. Think of horizon scanning as their business radar. As their guiding principle says, they are looking for new ways of being the same business in better ways. They are not trying to change who they are just using data to become the best possible version of themselves. So, how does this radar actually work? First, they use predictive artificial intelligence or AI for sales and inventory. Instead of guessing how many beans to order, they use custom AI models to analyze store patterns so they never run out of your favorite drink at 8 a.m. To make this happen, they have built a serious tech culture using AWS and Ansom's customer data platform. This isn't just IT stuff, it's a culture of continuous data scanning that allows them to challenge the status quo every single day. Next, let's talk about that Zeus app on your phone. It's actually a goldmine for their horizon scanning. They use first-party data to identify exactly what people in specific areas want. That's how we get localized hits like the ubi latte in the Philippines. They saw the trend coming through the data before it even hit the menu. This scanning also fuels their agile regional expansion. They have opened over 1,000 stores by scanning competitor habits and consumer trends in major markets like Indonesia and Thailand before they even move in. Finally, their scanning isn't just about sales, it's about survival and responsibility. They proactively scan sustainability and regulatory trends. For example, they have started upcycling coffee grounds into sustainable biofuels and fertilizers. They saw the environmental trend coming and turned it into a business advantage. In short, Zeus Coffee's H is about being data-driven and future-ready. They scan the tech, the local taste, and the planet to make sure they stay ahead of the curve. And that theme is how you brew the future. Now, let's look at the I in our Hinge model, the forensic internal audit. Now I know, audit usually sounds like a snooze fest of spreadsheets, but at Zeus Coffee, it's actually our secret weapon for survival. In a VUCA landscape, that's volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, we can't just guess what's working. This audit is a specialized tool designed to reconcile our internal operational reality with the massive opportunities we see in digital transformation. Basically, it's how we make sure our tech dreams don't turn into operational nightmares. To do this right, we look at four interlocking parts of the Zeus system. First, there's the software, which is the Zeus app, the main way customers talk to them. Then there's the hardware, like those automated espresso machines that are the physical backbone of every outlet. But tech is nothing without data, specifically customer purchase history, which is the foundation of our entire strategy. And the glue holding it all together, people, communication, and processes. The audit looks at these human and operational threats to ensure the system is actually cohesive, not just a bunch of expensive machines sitting in a room. Here is where it gets really interesting and where Zeus Coffee impressed the bosses. They use systemic tracing. This means they don't just see a glitch in the app, they trace how that digital glitch directly disrupts the physical workflow of a barista at the counter. Instead of just putting a band-aid on symptoms, they are solving root problems by looking at the systemic failures between the digital tools and their organizational relationship. They are moving from fixing to transforming. Finally, the core focus of this audit isn't just machines, it's people and higher level skills. They are moving beyond just teaching someone how to use an iPad. They are cultivating critical reflection and future-proofing roles so their team can work in unimagined and new ways alongside tech. That's how the eye in the Hinge keeps Zeus Coffee resilient. A long time, businesses ran on gut feelings. They thought they knew what was happening, but this audit is about moving beyond gut feeling. They are replacing intuition with evidence-based confirmation. Essentially, they are moving from "I think this is happening" to "I know this is happening because the data tells us so." The cool part? They are not just looking at the accounting books. They are capturing the full ecosystem. Every single interaction, from the back-end code of the Zeus app to the physical hardware the baristas use in the cafes, is audited. They are looking at tangible and intangible artifacts, whether it's a reward redemption on your phone or the way a machine performs at a branch. They are ensuring that data is shared correctly across the entire brand. Now, this is where it gets really strategic. How do you audit a vibe or a company culture? They look at culture as a shared experience. Since you can't see culture directly, they are using proxies to measure the invisible. They analyze HQ communications and process triggers as measurable signals for organizational health. By doing this, they can identify artifacts of resistance, those old manual processes people cling to because they feel safe, even if they are inefficient. They turn those pain points into progress. Ultimately, this internal audit isn't just about finding mistakes. It's about positive engagement and rapid change. By identifying exactly where the friction is, our leadership can provide evidence-based solutions that actually reduce frustration for the team. This all fit into the strategic roadmap, serving as the ultimate guide for Zeus Coffee to navigate complex change and stay ahead of the game.
Before we start, imagine this. You are stressed because of assignments, exams, and deadlines. You open your phone and suddenly the Zeus Coffee app recommends your favorite drink with a special discount. Sound perfect, right? This is exactly how digital transformation can improve customer experience. So let's look at how Zeus Coffee can take its digital strategy to the next level. So I will explain the new model generation for Zeus Coffee. The first improvement is AI-powered personalized recommendations. This system can analyze customer purchase history and behavior. Based on the data, the app can recommend drinks that customers are more likely to enjoy. This helps improve customer satisfaction and encourage repeat purchases. The second improvement is predictive inventory management. By using data analytics, Zeus Coffee can forecast the demand for ingredients more accurately. This can reduce wastage and prevent stock shortage. The third improvement is a smart customer loyalty program. Customers will receive personalized rewards and offer based on their preference and buying habits. This can increase customer retention and app engagement. The final improvement is a digital workforce dashboard. Managers can access real-time sales and performance data. This helps them make faster and better decisions based on accurate information. Overall, this improvement can help Zeus Coffee provide better customer experience and improve operational efficiency. Next, I will explain the gap analysis for Zeus Coffee. First, let's look at the loyalty program. Currently, Zeus Coffee uses a basic reward system with points and vouchers. In the future, Zeus Coffee can use AI-powered personalized rewards and offers. The gap identified is limited personalization and customer engagement. Second, for inventory management, the current system relies on manual forecasting. In the future, predictive inventory management can be used to forecast demand more accurately. The gap identified is the risk of stock shortage and wastage. Third, for marketing and promotions, Zeus Coffee currently provides general promotions to all customers. In the future, the company can use the data-driven and targeted promotions. The gap identified is lower marketing effectiveness because not all promotions match customer preference. Fourth, for data and reporting, reports are currently generated periodically. In the future, managers can use real-time dashboards to monitor sales and performance. The gap identified is lower decision making. Fifth, for customer support, customers mainly depend on staff assistance during operating hours. In the future, AI chatbots can provide support 24 hours a day. The gap identified is limited customer assistant availability. Next, for people and this slide shows the benefits and challenge of digital transformation for Zeus Coffee. Customer benefit from faster service, personalized promotions, and convenient ordering. Employees can improve productivity and spend less time on repetitive tasks. Management gains better business insights and can make decisions more quickly. However, there are also challenges such as implementation costs, cybersecurity risks, technology dependency, and possible technical failures. Despite these challenges, the benefits can help Zeus Coffee achieve long-term growth and remain competitive in the market. So, what benefits can Zeus Coffee expect from these improvements? The expected output of these improvements is better customer satisfaction. Personalized recommendations and rewards can increase customer engagement and loyalty. The second outcome is higher operational efficiency. Automated forecasting can reduce wastage and stock shortage. The third outcome is increased revenue. Targeted promotions can encourage more purchases and repeat customers. The fourth outcome is better decision making. Real-time dashboards provide accurate and timely business insights. The fifth outcome is enhanced competitive advantage. By using advanced technology, Zeus Coffee can stay ahead of competitors in the coffee industry. Lastly, stronger customer retention can be achieved through personalized loyalty programs that build long-term customer relationships. In conclusion, digital transformation has become an important strategy for organizations to improve their operation and meet changing customer expectations. Through the adoption of digital technologies, business can enhance efficiency, improve decision making, and deliver better experiences to customers. While challenges such as implementation costs, employee training, and technology risks may arise, this challenge can be managed through paper planning and continuous improvements. Overall, digital transformation creates opportunities for innovation, business growth, and long-term sustainability. Organizations that embrace digital transformation will be better prepared to compete and succeed in an increasingly digital world. Thank you for your attention.